Before this video begins, I would like to give a little bit of context if you have not watched part 1 yet. So this can certainly be a standalone video, but if you'd like to see the living room as well as kitchen tour, I will have part 1 linked down in the description box below. Hello guys, and welcome back, or welcome if you are new here. Today I'll be filming something that is long overdue, and that is our 2021 home tour.
I know that you are having a hard time right now. That everything seems to crumble around you.
So if you are new here, I live with my dad and my dog, Bentley. I'm 15 years old and I have a huge passion for all things cleaning, organizing, decorating, interior design, all that sort of stuff. And that's why I share it with you guys and started a channel on it. Now, of course, I am more focused in the cleaning world of things, but I thought I'd mix it up today and share with you guys the design aspects of our home instead of just cleaning. And I will be sharing with you guys how I was able to achieve the look that we have in our home through going to Goodwills or thrift shops or flea markets, because I feel like that really gives a lot more character to a home and really has a lot more stories to tell about it. But then I also just thought it would be practical to have a home tour up on my channel so that new people that come to my channel can find it and just kind of understand the rooms that I'm cleaning and that sort of thing a little bit more. Now, a quick disclaimer, I will not be sharing with you guys the layout of our home strictly for security purposes. But if you are excited to see this video, please give it a thumbs up, as well as subscribe and hit that notification bell so you do not miss out on more upcoming videos from me. So really quickly, I wanted to share with you guys the style of our home. I promise this will be really fast, but I really do love a clean, minimalist feeling with slight Scandinavian undertones. I've kind of taken on a bit more of a traditional style. Number one, because our home style is very traditional and I just kind of had to adapt, but I also have really enjoyed having a bit more character. Lately I've been binge watching Anne with an E, which is essentially the Netflix version of Anne of Green Gables, and it really has just given me a new take on interior design and home, and I've just really loved the classic look lately. But you will still notice I do also enjoy a bit more of a trendy style as well. I do apologize if that was a bit of an abrupt ending, but I did want to have the same intro just so this video was a bit more cohesive with part 1, but we will be continuing this home tour with my bedroom. And just FYI, I'm not going to be going really in-depth in my bedroom simply because I already have a bedroom tour up on my channel. But in this corner, I do have a basket from Target that was really cheap. It was like $10. And then I have this plant from Michael's inside of it, and I really love the way that it kind of fills up this corner here. And then over here, kind of in the middle of this wall, I have my dresser. This was just from IKEA, but I did change out the handles to make the style a bit more unique. And then on top, I do have it decorated in a bit more of a traditional style, and I told you guys I was kind of leaning more into that lately, and I really love the way that it looks in my bedroom. Over here, one of the main focal points in my room is my hanging chair. I found this on Amazon and I really, really love it. It's actually surprisingly comfortable and I just love it in my room so much. And then over here, I just have a hanging plant, and this is a fake plant, but I did DIY the hanging planter. So I just got a pot from IKEA and then some string, just kind of tied it around. It's super easy, and I really love, again, how it fills out this corner over here. This table just has a bunch of clutter in it, but fortunately you can't really see all that stuff from the perspective of the door. Then I have my bed, and a friend of ours actually found this on Facebook Marketplace for a really inexpensive price compared to the original, and that's saying something because it was originally from IKEA, but I do really love it. And here is my rug. So this is probably the most recent addition to my room, and this was just from HomeGoods, but of course is a random googly eye, but I love the pattern on this so much, and it really has a timeless style, but definitely a little bit more of a trendy edge. And then over here, just really simple, I have a vanity that I never really use, but I do love the look of. of, and then just a hanging mirror right there. Just love the way that it fills out this wall. And then I have my, closet over here, but very simple bedroom. Now we can move on into the bathroom.
I know that
Now clearly moving into my bathroom. Again, I'm keeping it very simple in here just because that really is my style, and I want it to be cohesive with my bedroom as much as possible. But I just have a little plant, a mirror, and a few cute little nail polishes right there. And then I have this ceramic cup type of thing. I found this at a Goodwill, and it does have this scroll sort of pattern on one side, but I try to keep it as neutral as possible, so I flipped it around. And then I have a little hand towel. I do love the subtle accent of color over here. And then just nothing exciting in my mirror, honestly, but at least it's somewhat organized. And then down here on my floor, I just have this little mat. This is from IKEA for $2.99. I buy a bunch of these because they, of course, get dirty very easily. But then over here, going along with the light and airy theme, I have this white shower curtain, which I really love because it doesn't really close off the bathroom. Instead, it makes it look a lot larger because it is just kind of going along with the color of the wall. But then here I have these two shelves that I've had up for about a year now, but they just kind of hold all my skincare and that sort of thing. And then I have a hanging plant, and then on my toilet I just have a little basket, and then over here I have my hair ties just hanging on the wall, and this pothos that is getting very, very long. I do probably need to trim it at some point, but it really is just so healthy, so I don't really want to mess with it or anything. But then moving on to this side of the bathroom, I have first this picture. This is from Target, and it just says I am in French, but here I have two hand cloths. These are from Joanne Fabrics, along with the other one that I showed you earlier. And then I have this little shelving system in this corner of my bathroom. So I have a little pot, and the plant that I have inside of it is just a fake one from Target, of course. And then on this shelf, I just kind of have lotion and chapstick, that sort of thing, before you go to bed that you'd want to use. And then down here, I have a little hand soap that a friend of mine's niece made, and it smells amazing. And she has this adorable Etsy shop, so I'll have it linked down in the description box just in case you're interested, because she puts a lot of effort into it. So now we're actually in a different part of our house, which is, I'm sure, kind of confusing to you guys because I rarely ever show this section, and it's because it clearly doesn't get the best lighting. I'm actually working on kind of brightening our entire house for the sake of my videos, but especially down here is definitely not the best lighting, but I'm still gonna show it to you guys, and hopefully it's not too bad. So just let me know down below if you would like me to share more of this area of our home in cleaning videos, but here is our family room. So I will be honest with you guys, I'm not really proud of this space because it's really just a combination of a bunch of old decor and old furniture from our old house, but eventually I probably will tackle it. But for now, it totally works. It's a cozy place to watch movies. That's all that really matters. But I do have these little orb-like things, and I DIY'd this strictly from Dollar Tree supplies. And I actually got this idea from a channel name called Glue Guns and Roses. She does a bunch of DIYs on her channel, so I would definitely recommend checking it out if you'd like to know how to do that DIY. But here I just have a bunch of old pillows from our living room, and then over here is this shelving unit. We actually ordered this from Wayfair for our living room in our old house, and it was insanely short, and we thought, like, who in the world would ever use a shelf this short? But we actually found a use for it in here, and I have it decorated with a bunch of different decor, and then I have this little basket on the bottom just to hold a bunch of miscellaneous stuff, which I definitely need to organize in some way because it really is a complete mess. But this is really the only element of our family room that I'm actually remotely proud of because I do like the decor in here. But now we can move on into my favorite area of this level of our home, and that is my art room.
that everything is gonna be
So aside from my bedroom, this is definitely one of my by far favorite places in our home. It is so bright and airy, and it's also just a very casual space that I can really do anything in, whether it's homework or art or editing, anything. It really is an amazing place, and I just have a bunch of painting supplies over here in this corner. just have some different acrylic paints right here and just some other sort of supplies in the lower drawers. I have a rug right here, which I actually used to cover up a bunch of paint spills on this rug, unfortunately. And then this picture, which used to be in my bedroom. And then over here is this large dollhouse. We found this at Goodwill for seriously under $10. It was a huge steal, but I absolutely love it. I've always wanted like an old Victorian type of dollhouse ever since I was little. But then on this paint covered coffee table, I have a little tray here that just holds a bunch of random stuff, and then this chair with an adorable dog stuffed animal just because it's absolutely adorable. And then on this wall I have a bunch of my paintings, and I've made these over the past years. I started them in like middle school, and don't get me wrong, I am proud of them, but I definitely want to work more this summer on creating pieces that I really do well, as well as kind of passions a lot more. So that would be more like scenery and scenic sort of views. But I'm seriously so grateful to have this second room. It really is amazing for so many different reasons. But now we can move on into our guest bedroom.
You through, 'cause we only want what's best for you.
So I actually designed and decorated this room over a year ago now, and my style fortunately has grown a lot since then, so I'm definitely going to give this space a bit of a facelift. But because it is our guest bedroom, it's not really used that often, so it doesn't really matter. There's no rush. But I did go for more of a like ocean coastal sort of theme in here. And then on this wall over here, I just have a little chair right there that used to be in my bedroom. And then I do really love these little paintings that I made. I got the frames for $5 a piece at IKEA, and then I just used some salt and paint to create this somewhat ocean theme, but in more of an abstract style. And then on this old TV console here, I have just these two little candlesticks. I decorated it very simple in here, just so when you do have guests over, they don't have a lot of stuff cluttering it up, and they have a space to put their own things in. But now we'll move into the last space, which I will be showing you guys today, and that is our guest bathroom.
That everything seems to crumble.
So weirdly enough, I have seriously never shown you guys this space before, but as you guys can tell, the walls are actually like a bright turquoise color, which you guys will probably know is like the opposite from my style, but I've actually kind of run with it and enjoy doing a bit more of a coastal sort of style going along with the guest bedroom. So the reason why I've never really shown this area before is because no one really ever uses it, so it doesn't really get too dirty. But in this area I have these two canisters, which I filled, one with cotton balls and the other one with Epsom salt, because I did want to go with a bit of like a spa sort of vibe in here, just so our guests feel, I don't know, a bit more at home, but then also a little pampered. And I found these really pretty coral prints like 5 years ago now probably at Goodwill, and I think they go really well with this bathroom, and again, the sort of coastal style. Alright guys, well that will be it for today's video. I really hope you guys did enjoy. It definitely is like a mix-up of sort of content, but I feel like it's kind of a basic thing to have on your channel is a home tour. So I hope you guys did enjoy seeing it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, as well as subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more upcoming videos from me. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!
It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep, 'cause I'm not tired. I'm thinking about the days